I've been asked about this a lot, and today I'm gonna break it down for you. This is what and how I pack for my productions, especially overseas. And it starts with the Pelican 1510 case, and inside I use the Trek Pack divider system. There's an air tag hidden away so I can track this case. The reason I use the Trek Pack is so I can get a little bit more room to pack my essentials. Now before I jump into the heart of this, I gotta show you the lid. I removed the foam padding from the Pelican and installed this solution from Card Bag. They custom make this for this Pelican, and it allows me to pack a few more essentials. So over here, I have this light tube from Card Bag, and it's very useful, especially when things get late or if we're in a poorly lit studio. I have some cleaning solution that's readily available and often very useful. And then I have these 4 pouches with various accessories. Up top are some video related accessories, hence the HDMI, and there's basically HDMI cables, some transmitters, and some bongo ties in here. Just below that are sound related accessories, so an extra lav mic, pair of headphones, auxiliary cable, and even some earplugs for loud concert environments. Over to the top left, I have some batteries packed away, so an SL battery, M battery, some AA batteries, as well as a dummy battery for the SL as well. And just to the bottom, I have a few filters packed away, mostly variable neutral density filters for when situations are a little too bright for what I'm filming. All right, most of you watching want to know the cameras that I bring with me, so let's just start right over there. First up is the Leica SL3S. This is the workhorse. So when I'm traveling for production, this is probably the camera that's going to be doing most of that work. It works in just about any conditions and is very capable for photo and video deliverables. Next up is the Leica SL3. So when I need resolution, well, I can step up to this. But the new firmware update also makes it very capable in video environments as a B solution. The M camera is the camera that I reach for most, especially when it comes to personal work, and I'll try to squeeze it into productions as well. The one that I'm reaching for first is the M11. This is the New York City edition, number 6, that I picked up a couple months ago, and I have it paired right now with the lens that's on loan. This is the original 35 Summilux steel rim. It has the goggles removed, and this one can focus as close as 0.65 meters. It is a very special lens, and I'll be talking more about this one in the months to come. As you can see, I'm taking advantage of every square inch, so tucked between some cameras might be some accessories. Here's a blower, here's a multi-tool. Now, if I am flying, this is gonna be checked in, but if it's a local gig, I'll have it in the Pelican. If you work in production, you know 2 is 1 and 1 is none, so I need a backup for my M. It is my original M11, the one that I picked up when it was first announced. I have this paired right now with the 21 Summilux. This one is an extremely fun lens, and I can't wait to use this on some more productions overseas. Now I know this is gonna make some people squeamish, it's a little precarious, but here I have the 35 Summilux close focusing, my favorite lens in my entire collection. That one I bring with me everywhere. Next up is something that's a little bit newer to my kit. It's the Leica Q3 43, something that I think is the most interesting Q on the market right now. This lens is fantastic and just extremely versatile. Whether it's portraits, whether it's more environmental portraits or landscapes, macro, what have you can do just so much with this little tool. And I'm having a ton of fun bringing it with me, even as like a little backup solution or capturing some BTS. This one is really fun. Moving on, I got some brand new film here. This is the Leica Monopan 50 that was recently announced. This I picked up in Wetzlar. I'm gonna be testing them real soon, but something that has the vintage styling, something that you can collect, but more importantly, use to tell some unique stories. Again, ISO 50, that should be really interesting. Underneath the film is my Leica M6. This is the first Leica that I ever purchased for myself, and this one's had some customizations made to it. So you can see it has the red leather wrap on it. It has the MP advanced lever. If you look real close, it has a black lacquer dial as well. So this one's really special. I have it paired with my 28 Summicron, a favorite lens of mine. And I'll bring this to casually shoot film just to enjoy the moment a little bit. Now, in the event where I don't need one of these bodies, or maybe I pack them into my personal item on a plane, I even have room to pack in the 24 to 90. So I'll usually take this, put it into one of these compartments, and take the camera with me. All right, so let's go through some of the other lenses and accessories that I have with me. In here is where I'd normally pack the 21 Summilux, but right now I have the 50mm close focusing M lens with me. So that comes in handy when I need a 50 that's not too big and can focus closely with an M body. To the right, I have the crypto strap that I use with one of my SL bodies when I need to have this slung over my neck. Over here is another 50mm lens. Even though this is not my most favorite focal length, I seem to have a lot of options there. It is the Noctilux 50. So when I need extreme shallow depth of field for photo or for video, something that's character, something that's very, very unique, well, this is the lens that I'm bringing with me. I had a hard time figuring out where I would use this for my storytelling, but recently I figured it out. I figured out how to use this lens for the work that I do. So now I pack it with me everywhere. Here I have the Light Lens Lab M to L adapter. The reason I have this one is because it allows for even closer focusing. So all of a sudden this Noctilux, when it's paired with this adapter onto an SL body, I can focus as close as 0.55 meters. So that's really cool, and I've been using this a lot and having a lot of fun with it. And here is a third 50mm lens. It's the 50 SL Apo. These Apo SL lenses are they're just unbeatable, okay? These are something that really define the SL system. I probably should have gotten a 75 or a 90. 50 is what I have right now, so probably I'll swap this out in the future. But if you have an SL camera, you need to have one of these lenses in your kit. Pick your favorite focal length, go with that. I think the 35 and the 90 and the 21 are probably the most special, but these things are absolutely incredible. Over to the left, I have some body tape, nurse's tape, whatever you want to call this, medical tape even. This is when I need to tape up maybe a lav mic to someone or just tighten something. I have that with me. Here is a flash sync cord. So when I want to use a small flash, but kind of stretch it off camera without using a remote or a trigger, this comes in handy for that. And this one's by Newer, so just a cheap one I found online. Of course, I need to travel with charger. So here is the SL battery charger and cable. There's also the M11 battery charger when I want to charge a battery outside of the camera body. A couple of unique pieces here. Well, one is a CF Express B card reader. So when I want to offload footage outside of the camera body, this comes in handy, but also an SSD. This is great when I want to do SSD recording on one of these cameras. So I'll pack the cage if necessary for a production in my check luggage, and this can just sit at the top, plug into the camera, and I can record directly to here. Over to the right is the SL grip. So this is a grip that, well, makes it more comfortable to hold the camera in portrait orientation. It also allows for an additional battery in your SL camera solution. So very handy for live events where you're gonna be burning through batteries. And what I love about this is that you do get the shutter, custom dial, and the joystick on the back as well. To the left of that grip, I have a few more useful accessories. This is the VisuFlex 2 that I use with my M solution. Allows me to, well, focus at night or focus really wide open or at odd angles. So it comes in handy. It's not as good as the EVF as you'd find on an SL camera or even a Q3 camera, but when you just need to focus, nail focus, and especially in tough lighting conditions, this comes in handy. Or if you wear glasses, this is also useful for that as well. Now I'll pack lighting separately, but in this case, I'll always carry with me the discontinued Fujifilm EF X20 flash, just a small, capable light that I can use in a variety of settings, just to give a little bit more atmosphere, a little bit more drama to the situation. Next to that, I have, well, here is the audio transmission cable, and what I'm recording on right now, the DJI Mic 2. So I'll pack this with me because if I ever want to just capture some audio in the environment, record an impromptu interview, or just get better reference audio with the cameras, this is a travel-friendly solution that works incredibly well, and the quality is fantastic. And well, one mic is missing because it's recording this conversation right now. Is it a conversation? No, it's me talking to you, but you know what I mean. A few of you have asked me about this. What is going on? Am I traveling with flasks? These are the Polar Pro slates, and they are memory card holders. So here I have my SD cards, and what's nice is on the other side, there's CF Express Type B, These are fantastic. I can pack up to, well, in this case, 8 cards with me that I'll use for my work. And I have it set up so that I can pack. Now this is a little bit tricky here, there we go. 2 slates with me. Again, CF Express and SD on the other side. You can even pack micro SD if you need it. But in here, within the Pelican, there's about 16 memory cards that I can carry with me outside of what's already in the camera itself. So there you have it. That is how and what I pack for my productions, especially overseas. Yes, this is incredibly heavy. Yes, it's incredibly difficult to travel through in airports when I don't have a cart with me. And yes, I do opt to go with Star Alliance flights with status so that I don't have any headaches bringing this with me onto a plane. And sure, it might not be perfect for everyone, but it's perfect for what I do. And if you have any specific questions about any of this, just let me know in the comments down below.